I went undercover in an illegal exotic animal market.
Down here in Jakarta, the capital city of Indonesia. What I'm doing on my short 10-hour layup.
I love this guy, by the way. I'm obsessed with Forrest Galante. I'll watch his podcasts with Joe Rogan, and he'll be like, I found an extinct zebra that lived in the wilderness. It hasn't been seen in 5,000 years. I was hunting through the jungle, and I saw it. And he'll just find, like, extinct animals. He'll just walk out of a bush, and he'll be holding a tortoise that hasn't been seen in 10,000 years.
Layover is going to the pet market. Jakarta is notorious for having one of the worst underground pet markets in the world, where they smuggle tons of critically endangered animals. So I'm gonna go into the market, I'm gonna expose what's going on here.
Over 17,000 islands make up the archipelago known as the nation of Indonesia. And some of the world's most unique and fascinating species have evolved here, including the deadly Komodo dragon and the increasingly
They sell Komodo dragons?
rare orangutan. But sadly, some of those rare animals are poached and smuggled from the wild and brought right here, and they end up being someone's new pet, or even worse, food. And while these pets
Who the f would want to buy a Komodo dragon? Aren't those things spit like poisonous with a bunch of bacteria too? And if they bite you, even if they don't kill you, you'll just die later.
pet markets may be legal, they are illegally trafficking protected species. And I can't lie, it's got me on edge. Some of the animals here are unbelievably rare. That's why I'm going in low profile. I'm gonna see how long I can actually spend here and what rare species I can find before we wear out our welcome.
Got a man.
I mean, dude, they have a professional camera, though. Wouldn't it kind of look obvious that they're, like, undercover?
Mangrove cat snake there. That's a really cool animal endemic to Southeast Asia. Really, really beautiful with the yellow stripes and the black head. Animal I'd absolutely love to see in the wild. Little tiny monitor lizards, leopard geckos. These are tokay geckos. Tokay, huh? Yeah. Bites, huh? Yeah.
How much are they charging for these endangered animals? He said that's a tokay gecko. If that's endangered, how much are they fucking Like, it can't be that much. Like $50, $100.
These are very notoriously mean geckos, the tokay geckos. They're very, very beautiful. Caught in the wild. Bite you, huh? Yeah, it's no good. So I'm trying to be very, like, smiley and positive.
And if these are endangered as well, are these people selling them, just going out into the wilderness and just hunting endangered species so they can capture and sell them? Wouldn't that be like a very unsuccessful business practice? I feel like it's different with like people that hunt elephants and shit because they're big as hell and they're not capturing them, they're just killing them and taking their shit. That's also terribly fucked up. But I feel like that's an easier thing to try and make money from than finding a gecko on a tree in the middle of the jungle.
That we could get seriously in trouble for being here. So these are African guinea fowl. These are from where I'm from in Zimbabwe. It's crazy to see them here in Indonesia. Look at these guys, flying foxes. This is the largest species of bat in the world. And they're super.
Dude, they just have random animals on the side of the street where there's probably like 500 of them left in existence. And this random guy is going to sell it to me for fucking $60 on a market.
Super cute. Unfortunately, in this part of the world, they're sold as a food animal. They're super intelligent. Look at those incredible faces, very fox-like. See them there?
Oh, they're going to fucking eat him?
Super intelligent, very, very beautiful, but clearly they're animals that are captured from the wild, and they'll end up in a soup pot. So really cool thing to see, but not in this situation. Good cigarette? No, thank you. No, thank you. So these are little trees.
What happened to being undercover, Forrest? What happened to being undercover? That was a test that you failed.
Vernal marsupial. Very, very cool.
I don't want to be confrontational.
Cats. Cigarette?
Second time they ask you for a cigarette, Forrest? Second time, they're on to you. They're on to you.
For you? I don't have.
Oh.
Nothing.
You're undercover and you don't have cigarettes on you, Forrest?
I don't have, my friend. So look at all these.
Was that just a cat?
Little owls. These little pygmy owls. Babies. These are all caught from the wild. You have luwak? Luwak? No? I'm getting closed up here.
As you can see, I'm trying to be as friendly as I possibly can. I want to try and extend our welcome as much as I can, but every minute spent here increases the risk of vendors getting angry with us, and a lot of them do not want to be filmed.
Look at these guys. These are little civets. They're an endemic omnivore. They eat both fruit, vegetables, as well as meats, and they're what they make luwak coffee out of. The coffee, they force feed them coffee beans and they poop it out, and then people love it. They're just a very, very beautiful animal native to this part of the world, from Indonesia, of course, caught from the wild. Luwak? Yeah. Friendly?
Dude, that's it. Looks so sad, man.
Look at these guys over here.
You can see the terrible condition these animals are being kept in, and unfortunately, things are only getting worse.
Oh, look, here we go. Here's primates. The long-tailed macaque.
Wow.
Hello, guys. Whose monkey is this? For you? Who's got the monkey? Your monkey? Monyet? So this is really interesting. There's a long-tailed macaque here. This is a monkey that's been caught from the wild. It's being sold for the pet trade. I mean, this is something, it's kind of crazy to see. It's really sad. Like, look at the state of him. See his tail's all torn up. He's got mange. He's very, very defensive. He's very stressed out. And you would be too if your mother was shot and you were pulled off of her as a juvenile to be put into a pet market for trade. And that's exactly what's happened here with the macaque. It's a beautiful creature, but it does not belong in a pet market, does not belong in someone's home. It belongs in the wild.
Dude, and I understand that people that are doing this need money and, like, they have their own financial hardships they're going through. But, bro, I would not be able to be fucking just killing animals, taking their mothers, or killing their moms, taking the babies, and then keeping them in a cage for fucking years as they grow up to try and sell them every day on the fucking side of the street.
This part of the world is this thing. These things happen, and they happen regularly. Look how terrified he is. You have luwak? Can you hold it?
What is civet?
Oh, his teeth are all pulled out. I see. So this is actually kind of sad. See this? There's a civet here, and these guys try to tell me, you know, don't buy the monkey, buy the luwak instead, the civet. You can see he's upset. He's actually trying to bite me, but it doesn't do anything because they pulled all of his teeth out. So they sell these.
No.
They catch these animals in the wild. They sell them as pets, and you can see he bites, but it doesn't do anything because all of his teeth have been ripped out for the pet trade. This is a beautiful animal. It should be healthy and happy in the wild, but instead it's sitting here in a cage, upset, biting with no teeth. How much for the monyet? How much? 500,000? What is that in dollars? 500,000. No.
$25 fucking dollars, and they're pulling teeth out of animals for fucking $25, bro. Oh my god. I know that would go further here, but that's crazy, selling a fucking endangered animal for $20.
Oh, it's more than that. Here, I got it right here. $34, 35, yeah, $35.
Wow.
So he's just told me that the macaque here, like I say, an animal taken from the wild.
And now you can't even put it back into the wild because it has no chance of defending itself. Like, I'm looking at it from his perspective of, like, if it did have teeth, there's a chance he could be like, hey, I'm going to fucking buy some of these animals and try and release them back. But what is that going to fucking do? They're just going to get killed by something in a day.
They shoot their mothers and pull the babies off their chest.
Somebody's got to save them. Well, dude, here's the problem is you buying it from them isn't doing anything because then they're just going to go get another one, you know? And so you're kind of stuck in this bind where if you buy one, yes, you save that individual animal, but you're funding them to be more financially motivated to do it more.
Aggressive, and it's terrified. It's super unhealthy with all the scars on it. And yet for $35, someone here will take it. They'll put it in their home as an
Oh, wait, the fucking monkey's $35?
ornament. And that's one less incredible primate in the wild. So it's still really interesting to see all of these wild animals that are here, but I think we should move on before we get into too much trouble. What's his name? What's your name, my friend? What is it? Karyadi? Forrest. Nice to meet you. So I've just met this man here, Karyadi, and he's told me that they have another monkey. If I don't want to buy that one, he's going to show me another monkey, which is back behind somewhere. So we're going to go with him, Mitch. So maybe just stay with me.
If it's a fucking orangutan, I'm gonna freak out.
Let's see what he has over here. Go ahead, Karyadi. Go ahead. Thank you. Monyet, huh? Monyet. Yeah. Come with us. Just stay on your toes here, Mitch.
You can see how much more discreet this section is. There's a ton of rare animals here.
Oh, the owls, yeah. And more squirrels, sugar
Wow, and they're not even. Oh, their feet are. I was gonna say they're not even cages.
gliders. Beautiful animals. Tree squirrels. Watch out, Mitch. Okay. The monyet? No?
It's about to be some rare ass monkey with how sketchy this guy's being. On like they have to go into a back alleyway to fucking find this thing.
Are they shutting us down now? Can he show me where it is just to look? Okay, careful. This is getting a little sketch now.
Yeah, dude, I'd be a little fucking nervous that they put a bag over my head and fucking put chloroform on my mouth here. You're fucking dealing with some exotic pet trade shit, dude. You're going into an alleyway.
Beautiful wild songbirds. Look at that big civet. That's a three-striped civet. It's a different animal. Monyeta? Over here? Can I see?
Oh, is he not going to be able to see it with the camera? Like, they're not going to let the guy go back there?
Closed? And the guy's not here? He's gone? What does he say?
He said the monkey is, his name is Baruk. Do you know Baruk?
Beruk? No. Small tail? Like a baboon? Baboon? Baruk baboon? Oh, it's a pigtail macaque. They've got one here?
Yeah. A small one.
Any way to see?
I need to look that up. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Wow. And they just find these in the fucking jungle? Show? They said they have a small one, so it'd probably be like a baby.
See it or no? Impossible? Okay.
The house is very far from here.
All right, that's okay. Thank you. All right, I'm not sure if they just got cold feet or they saw us with the cameras or if they're actually gone, but he says that there is a small monkey here, but he says it has a small tail. So to me, that means there's a pigtailed macaque at this market, another type of macaque, very rare monkey indeed, but it's certainly an open end in exposing some of the horrors of the animal cruelty here in this part of the world. Iguana?
I remember I saw another video. I don't know if he did it or somebody else, but they have, dude, in a lot of like third world countries, they have like exotic pet trades, but also for fish. And those will be expensive. They'll just have random rooms full of like 80 fish tanks. This becomes a video editor, throw up an image where they just have fucking fish packed into just tanks. Random fish you've never seen, ones that are like neon and fucking the coolest looking fish you've ever fucking seen, but they're rare and fucking endangered and they're legal to sell, but they sell them anyway. And those, like, I'm surprised how cheap this is. I was expecting them to be so much more expensive because the video I watched about the fish, some of those will go for like $5,000-$6,000. And they're just in a corner of a fucking dark room, like not even the best shit they have.
These guys actually may be the biggest problem of all. And funnily enough, these guys are from where from? This is a North American red-eared slider. It's one of the most invasive species on Earth. They've been brought around the world for the pet trade because of their hardiness and their easy ability to reproduce. And because of that, they've been released in native areas and spread like wildfire. They're out-competing a lot of the native animals, super invasive. They are adorable animals, but they're not animals that should be in Asia at all. And unfortunately, that's led to huge ecological problems. And
what's the fucking fish in Florida that has that massive problem where they'll pay you to kill them? And they have spines on their back. We watched a Coyote Peterson video where they would step on it. Not a snakehead, no. Lionfish. Yeah, they'll like pay you in Florida to murder lionfish because there's so many of them. And they destroy like reefs because they just dominate that world. It's the same thing, isn't it? Isn't it the same thing with like rabbits in Australia, where rabbits aren't like native and nothing really kills them that often? Yeah, the European wild rabbit was an introduced pest throughout the southern 2/3 of Australia. But how many rabbits are there today? Yeah, they have a major problem threaten their environment and agriculture. But how many European rabbits are in Australia? 200 million. And they're not even native there.
Guys, right here. Lots of South American fish species, tilapia from Africa, gouramis from Asia. You know, the exotic fish trade
he is reviewing fish.
certainly not as harmful to the environment as
Oh, yeah, for sure, but it's still...
a lot of the pet trade is, but there are some incredible fish here. Asian box turtles here. These are a semi-aquatic species of turtle. They shouldn't be in water this deep. They can very, very easily drown. Most of them are pretty beat up and have scars on them. They're a sign of good fortune and good luck, and the reason being, they have this amazing yellow stripes on their head, and apparently that yellow stripe in Asia signifies lots of money, good wealth, and so they're very common as a household pet to bring wealth into the home. They're a very beautiful animal. They shouldn't be in water.
Do you think the majority of the people that are buying from this market are native to this area or like foreign tourists like him? I would guess mainly people that live there, just because how are you going to get, like, say he did buy this turtle, how the fuck is he getting that back to his house?
For them, but very unique creatures. It looks like this section here is kind of the wild bird section. You can see all of these songbirds. Some of them are native, like the ones over here. Some of them, like the lovebirds, come from Africa. There's rats running around, street rats eating all the bird seed, but all of these are beautiful native songbirds caught from the wild, sold as a symbol of good fortune. There's actually a thing in Indonesian culture that says you're not a man if you don't have a songbird in your home. So basically everybody here in one of the most populated countries in the world, the 4th most populated country, has a beautiful songbird caught from the wild in their home. These are all flying.
Why caught from the wild, though? Do they not have areas where they breed them?
Squirrels. So these are all native out of the wild. See their little skin flaps between their front and hind legs. They all have mangy diseases and things from being kept like this. In fact, I think, no, he's not dead. That one's still alive. Beautiful animals, very beautiful eyes, but the flying squirrel, can I see it? Open it. Okay. See if these guys have had their teeth removed or not. Come here, little guy.
I'd be a little fucking nervous. This thing would bite me, dude.
Come on. Come here, come on. Going out of the pile here. Ooh,
fuck.
Easy. Come here. They don't want to go out. Sorry?
Oh my god, they're so scared.
There you go. Listen to him, little flying squirrel. All right, buddy. He doesn't like being handled. I'm going to put him back. Look, an amazing animal. See the flaps of skin between his front and hind legs?
He's trying to
All right,
fucking
all right, all right.
escape,
He
dude.
doesn't like
Holy
being
shit.
out. Go back to your friends. Poor little thing. Just goes to show you, they don't make nice pets. They're not nice to handle. They're bitey. They're mean. They're beautiful looking, but they're not something that should be in the pet trade.
Yeah, then why would anybody buy them, though? They're just going to keep in a cage every day. They're not going to be able to interact with them because they're just going to attack you every time you try to hold them.
Little owl here on the outside of the cage. Okay, take it. It's a little baby owl. Of course, taken from the wild. He should be sleeping right now in a nest, getting ready for the night, and instead he's sitting here on the side of a very busy road, exhausted, clearly eyes wide open in the daylight, waiting to be purchased to spend his life in a cage in someone's porch as opposed to in the wild.
Yeah, dude. And then it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's just like your thing to look at. What's the fucking point in owning that? I love owls, but I wouldn't want an owl just sitting in a cage all day. What, so you could fucking go? Yeah, it's like owning a painting to them. Like, you go home and you just fucking, whoever's owning one of these owls, you just fucking look at it and you go, oh, that's my fucking owl. And you go to bed. It just doesn't do anything for its whole life.
Wild where he should be. Beautiful animal. Yeah, this is a leaf turtle. It's another very, very rare species. Gets the name
Just saying that in front of the dude illegally selling it. Well, that guy probably doesn't speak English.
floor. Beautiful animal, also taken from the wild, also critically endangered, likely to go extinct. Sitting here in this tub for sale. It's crazy. You know, the thing is, if I could, I'd purchase every single one of these animals and let them go.
But see, that's not too. And then they're just gonna go and be like, "Oh, business was great. We're gonna go get more."
In the wild, but all that does is increase the trade. You're promoting it by purchasing it. The best thing you can do is expose it like I'm doing now, and I'm amazed we haven't been thrown out.
The best thing that could happen is no one as fucked up as it seems, no one buys any of these animals. They die in their cages. The people that run these businesses make no money, and then they stop doing it. And they go and they get a fucking job doing something else.
Out and ignore it, because if you go here and purchase it, you're contributing to the problem. As a biologist, I know the right thing to do is leave it. As an animal lover, I want to.
They would just capture more. Not if anybody's buying. If nobody's buying them, there's no incentive for them to capture them because they're not going to be able to sell them.
Literally, personally save every single animal here by buying it and setting it free. But you just
like none of them are doing it as a hobby. It's like they need money.
Can't do that. It's the wrong thing to do, and it is difficult. Whoa! Look at these guys. These are little freshwater pufferfish. They're literally the kind of fish that you pick up and they inflate, they puff up. And to see them in the pet trade, that's really unique. Yeah, here they are in the bag. Look at that. Pufferfish. Riverine pufferfish from the wild. Yeah.
That makes more sense to me as something somebody would want to buy, because that's just like, oh, you own a fish tank and you just get a big fish tank and put them in there.
Those are mollies. Those are very common in the fish trade in the U.S. But to see pufferfish caught from the wild rivers of Indonesia here in the market, that's very, very bizarre.
And they have so many of them.
Diversity here is absolutely crazy. It's not far-fetched at all to think that extinct animals would turn up here. My grandfather found a coelacanth at a food market, a fish food market. This is a pet market where the rarer something.
He found an extinct fish at a fucking fish market.
The thing is, the more exotic it is, the more unusual it is, the higher price it'll fetch. And that's the sad reality of when things become rare, they become more sought after and they become more valuable. So all you can do is check.
I was starting to think these vendors had finally accepted us, but just as that thought crossed my mind, things...
That's the camera they're walking around with? Oh, hell no. Undercover my ass, bro. I thought you'd have like a fucking glasses camera, bro. You got a fucking movie camera behind you. Undercover? What, they were gonna be like, bro, what are you filming, a documentary? What the hell is that? That's like a $40,000 camera.
Crossed my mind, things started to shift, and they were getting a little annoyed. And it was clear we'd outstayed our welcome.
So there seems to be a bit of a problem now. Okay? No?
No.
No?
No.
He doesn't want... No?
No.
No? He's kind of pushing us out. All right. No. Back up a little, Mitch.
Bro, they have like 4 cameramen. They see your face.
Can we...
I'd leave. I would leave.
Take pictures?
No.
Pictures? No? 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 They don't like it. All right. Okay. Well, no what? No camera? Can we to see them on yet? No? You don't want us to take picture? What about of the snakes and things? No? What problem? What? All right, so we're getting kind of shoot out everywhere now. Okay, we're being shoot out.
I'd start getting mad as shit. Oh, no. That kid looks the same age as me. Well, what's the fucking problem? You don't like that I'm filming your stupid puffer fish that are $20 that you're fucking stealing from the rivers?
Now, everybody's kind of caught on to the
They
fact
already fucking filmed everything.
that we're here and that we're filming, even though we only have a skeleton crew with 1 camera. We're being, okay.
They've caught on to the fact that we're filming. Forrest. They've caught on to the fact that we're filming. You got a homie wearing a back brace to hold up that 80-pound camera he's holding right by your face. What the fuck you mean they did? They caught onto the fucking cameras.
Okay, we're being chased out now. Nobody wants to show us anything. So we got in, we managed to see a lot, but we saw a lot of other very interesting things. And most importantly, we exposed the reality
Should have taken that cigarette.
here of these pet
I'm telling you, if he gave that guy a cigarette, he would have been good.
markets and how things are poached out of the wild to go into people's homes.
That was an interesting video. It's very sad, but you know that shit happens everywhere. Fish markets, exotic animal markets, they're always just going to be funded by one means or another.